All right, let's go. We are racing. Elimination next time. First elimination next time around. First elimination next time around. We got a big group of C&D riders. These are usually Friday night racers. Getting this chance to race on Friday night with our more experienced riders. This is going to be a close one. Looks like it's going to be rider 482. Rider 482 is out. Rider 482 is out. These guys look like they're moving at a decent pace. Rider 320 is out. Rider 320 is out. You can see that pace picking up. Oh, at the back, rider 492 is out. Rider 492 is out. Who's going to be rider 332 is out. Rider 332 is out. All right, looks like they've got out 7 more eliminations. 7 more eliminations for the C's and D's. This is going to be a close one. On the bottom, Paul is out, 454. 454 is out. Stuck down at the bottom with no place to go. This one's going to be close. Rider 300 is out. Rider 300 is out. 300 is out. Looks like we've got 5 more eliminations. Oh, rider 461 is out. 461 is out. 461 is out. We have 4 more eliminations. Looks like rider number 400 is out. 400 is out. 400. We have just 3 more eliminations. And our B's are going to be up next. Where they're missing out. These guys are really battling, really sprinting, really going for it every time down this finishing straight. But somebody is in the box. And Victor Hupp is out. He's got nowhere to go. We have 2 more eliminations. Victor is out. Victor is out. Just 2 more eliminations. Rider 455 is out. 455 is out. That one was a close one. Just one more elimination. Oh, these guys are going for it. That's tough. Rider 169 is out. Okay, these guys are going to get the bell next time around. All right, B's are next on deck. These guys are going to get the bell when they come around. These guys have been doing a lot of work. They've had to sprint hard the last several laps. They've really been battling it out. We got Rider 382 from SDVC leading it out. He's looking strong. Our rider in third place gives up. Let's see if 382 has enough gas to go all the way, or the rider behind is going to try and come around. And he's going for it, trying to make the move, trying to make the pass down the finishing straight. This is going to be a close one, but it looks like Rider 353 wins. Rider 382 in second place. And 304 rolling in for third place. All right, B's on up to the rail. B's on up to the rail. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to do 5 laps plus a missing out, and we're going to give away a bag of coffee beans from Victor Hupp during those first 5 laps. So you're going to get lap cards, and the first bell means elimination next time. Does that make sense? You'll get 5 up on the lap cards. The first bell means elimination next time. And then you hear the final bell when there's only 3 of you left. Remember, I'm going to draw from the field. Don't quit on the backside. It's lame. If you made it that far, you can pedal for another 15, 20 seconds. All right. Riders, let's go ahead and roll on out. Remember, the first bell after 5 laps, that means the first elimination. We'll give out a bag of coffee beans before then. Okay, you guys are racing. You're seeing 4 this next time around. We have 4 laps before our first elimination. All right, preem lap, coffee beans, bag of beans, coffee beans, preem lap, preem lap. Got Brian Newport at the front. Let's see if he wants those coffee beans. Glenn Garavia is in a good spot to take those coffee beans if he wants them. See Brian Newport slightly picking up the pace. Looks like Brian Newport gets the coffee beans. All right, first elimination next time. First elimination next time. First elimination next time. All right, looks like Brian Newport is out. Brian is out. All right, Scotty Gilbert is out. You guys are all good. Roger's still trying, so I'm going to call him out this time. Looks like Roger Levitt is out. All right, we have just 2 more eliminations. Just 2 more eliminations. Looks like Andrew Lee is out. We have 1 more elimination. 1 more elimination. Andrew Lee is out. I just did a recount. Andrew Lee is still out. All right, this is our final elimination. Looks like Norm Laird is out. These riders are going to get the bell. We have 3 riders remaining. Nathan Bailey, Glenn Garavias, Sean Wallace are going to get the bell when they come around. The sprint for 1, 2, and 3. Our aces are up next with their missing out. Sean Wallace doesn't want to lead it out all the way. He's going up high, keeping his eyes on Nathan Bailey. Glenn Garavias tucked right in there, getting a good draft. Glenn Garavias goes to the pole lane and takes that pole. He's got Sean Wallace right on his wheel. Nathan Bailey behind. Nathan Bailey's done a bunch of work here. I think Sean Wallace is going to do a good job holding Nathan Bailey off for Glenn Garavias, but Sean Wallace just might catch Glenn. Sean Wallace bringing up that speed in corner 3 and corner 4. Down the finishing straight. Looks like it's going to be Sean Wallace, Glenn Garavias, and then Nathan Bailey. All right, let's get our aces up to the rail. All right, let's get all our aces to the rail. All right, remember, we're going to go down all the way. We're going to go down to 3 riders, and those 3 riders get the bell the next time around. I'm going to draw from the field. Don't quit on the back straight. Quitting on the back straight is lame. I might call your number. I might call your name. All right, let's roll out for a neutral lap. We'll start you in corner 4. All right, we are racing. Let's go. Elimination next time. First elimination next time around. First elimination next time around. All right, who's going to be the first rider eliminated? And Sugar is out. I think he knew by the pursuit line. He was in a bad spot. Looks like Dr. Konzi is out. Gabe Konzi is out. Looks like Drew is out. Rider 89 is out. 89 is out. Oh, this is going to be a tight one. Looks like Tom McCarthy is out. Rider 156 is out. We only have 4 more eliminations here. 4 more eliminations. Looks like Ruben is out. Rider 44 is out. Ruben is out. He was in that box. Nowhere to go. Plenty of legs left, but nowhere to go. All right, 3 more eliminations. Oh, looks like Kenyon Ralph is out. Kenyon Ralph is out. We have just 2 more eliminations. Isaac is out. Isaac is out. We have just 1 more elimination. Right now, Isaac's like, I shouldn't have sold those wheels to Zach. I shouldn't have sold those fast wheels to Zach. All right, just 1 more elimination. Who's it going to be? Oh, this one's going to be close. That looked like Zach on the top. Zach is out by an inch. These riders are going to get the bell next time around. All right, the 3 remaining riders are going to get their bell next time around. There were 3 riders within like 6 inches of each other. All right, we got Tyler at the front. Colin Jaskowitz right behind. Michael Morrison behind him. Colin goes for it. Michael Morrison on his wheel. Colin's going to try and redeem himself because he goofed this one last time. But Tyler pours on the gas. And it looks like it's going to be down the finishing straight. Tyler Olmstead, Colin Jaskowitz, Michael Morrison. All right, let's get our C's and D's on up to the rail. What do we have, these guys? Okay, let's give them 12 back. Watch for riders coming around. All right, riders, we're giving you 1 extra kilometer because you're a fast group. All right, so we have 12 lap scratch. We're going to give away a bag of coffee beans during this race from Victor Hupp. Let's go ahead and roll on out. Let's be bunched up in corner 1. We'll start you. All right, let's go. We are racing. You're going to see 11 laps to go next time around. Looks like Andrew Lee's had enough already. Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Awesome. All right, you guys are racing. All right, we have a coffee bream, bag of beans. Next time around, coffee bream. They might not look like they're racing, but they are. Rider 382 bringing up the pace. Looks like these guys are going for it. Going to be sprinting down that home straight. On bottom, rider 382 gets it. Looks like they were all spread out there for a little bit, but I can see it bunching up as that pace comes down a little bit. All right, $20 premium, $20 to the leader the next lap, $20. All right, let's see how excited they are for $20. Got a rider coming over the top. These guys are starting to pick it up now. And it looks like rider 353 takes it. Takes that $20. These guys are all going to be thinking about the finish when they come around. They're going to see 4 laps to go. Only 4 laps to go. These riders don't have a good sprint. They might be thinking about going long. If they think they have a speedy finish, they're going to wait for that finish. Wait for that last lap or so. Looks like we've got some attacks coming from the field. With 1 kilometer left to go. We got rider 320 and rider 455 committed to trying to roll away. Let's see what happens. These other guys are maybe keeping them just within striking distance. Kilometers a long way out to go. Don't look back. Keep going. Just 2 laps to go. All right. Rider 455, Steve's trying to stay away, but here they come. They're chomping at the bit. They're going to get that bell when they come around. Rider 332 leading now. He's got Rider 353 right behind him. I don't know if they're going to be able to stay away, though. They better keep the speed up or they're going to get caught in corners 3 and 4. Oh, he's making his move in corner 3, around corner 4. And it looks like it's going to be Rider 353, Rider 332, and Rider 382. All right, let's get our Bs on up to the rail. What's this guy's name? Conrad what? All right, Conrad McGarry in 3rd. Kevin Pritchard in 2nd. And Junior De Gracia in 1st. Junior, come talk to me when you have a sec. All right. It's a long scratch race for, 7 guys, but that's okay. You guys will do it. All right, we have 12 laps, so roll on out. All right, let's go. We're racing. All right, we got Brian Newport setting the early pace. Ryan Newport still at the front. Ryan Newport still at the front. We have a preem lap. We have a ceramic mug, cycling theme ceramic mug preem lap. Preem lap. Preem lap. Let's see if anybody wants this preem. Brian Newport's been doing a lot of work. He's getting a good workout. That's Scotty Gilbert coming over the top. And Scott Gilbert gets it. Got Glenn Garavias at the front. Looks like Scotty Gilbert put all his effort into that preem. Brian Newport pulled for the first third of the race. We might be down to only 5 riders now. All right, our aces are going to be up next. These guys have 4 laps to go in their race. Looks like Glenn Garavias with 4 to go, starting to roll away from the bunch. Let's see if Glenn decides to keep on going. Sean Wallace taking a turn to keep Glenn just within striking distance. Sean isn't trying to catch him. He's just keeping him close enough. All right, Glenn Garavias has 3 laps to go. Nathan Bailey deciding he wants to get up there. Let's see if Nathan Bailey's making a full attack from 3 laps out. Looks like he is. Norm Laird trying to close that gap. Sean Wallace just following the wheel. Two laps to go. These riders going high. They're all thinking about the finish. Nobody wants to go long. Nathan Bailey laid down an attack, but it wasn't that easy to get away. Glenn Garavias clawing his way back. He's going to catch them with about 500 meters to go. Going from 3 to 4 riders in this group makes it a completely different race, completely different finish. All right, they're getting that bell. Sean Wallace patrolling the front, keeping an eye on everybody. Sean doesn't often lead these things out. Let's see if he decides to lead this one out. Glenn Garavias, he's probably tired. He just caught back on. Usually, with 200 meters to go, whoever goes first is going to get it. Nathan Bailey goes, and he takes the pole. Sean Wallace in front of him, though. Nathan Bailey is going to try and come around. Sean Wallace leading it out. Let's see if Nathan can pass him up. Looks like that's going to be Sean Wallace, Nathan Bailey, Norm Laird, then Glenn Garavias. Followed by Scotty Gilbert and Brian Newport. All right, let's get our aces. Up to the rail. All right, A's, 15 laps. We're going to have a bag of beans, and we're going to have $20. All right, let's go ahead and roll on out. Be together in quarter four. I'm sorry, in quarter one. We'll have a bag of beans, and we'll have $20 for preems. All right, let's go. We're racing. All right, Michael Morrison going early. All right, Michael's already got about 50 meters on the group. All right, he's lengthened that out to about 100 meters. Michael Morrison just rolling around. The group working to chase him. I don't think they're quite bringing him back just yet, but they're not letting him take any more away. Looks like that gap is now about 80 or 90 meters instead of 100 that it was a couple of laps ago. Don't forget to visit the Brooklyn Dogs Cart. Get yourself a dog, or brat, or tamale. All right, that gap is slowly coming down. It's down to about 50 meters. All right, preem lap, bag of beans, preem lap, bag of coffee beans, lead of the next lap from Victor Hupp. See, Zach is at the front. Let's see if he gets those beans or if somebody else takes him. Gabe Conzi's in a good place. He might want them. Tim Jackson wants to get caffeinated. Looks like Zach takes the beans. Colin Jaskowitz is going to use that as an excuse to attack. Ruben Satjian doesn't want to let Colin get away, that's for sure. All right, $20, $20 preem, $20 preem to the leader of the next lap, $20. $20 to the leader of the next lap. Kenyon Ralph wants that money. Michael Morrison wants that money. Colin Jaskowitz is getting in there. Let's see if Michael and Colin are letting Kenyon get the money and then going to use this to launch an attack with 5 laps to go, or if they battle it out. Looks like Michael gets the $20. Colin is going to keep this thing rolling. Seeing a few gaps in this group. We got this little group of 3, then several bike lengths. It looks like Ruben Sajian is closing that gap. 4 laps to go. Colin Jaskowitz driving it hard. Michael Morrison doesn't keep driving it. I know Colin's not happy about that. Tyler Olmstead has just a little bit of a gap. When you only have that tiny gap, everybody has got to keep on driving it, or that gap's not going to stay. Ruben Satjian laying down an attack with 3 to go. Tyler Olmstead, Drew Christopher going after him. Looks like Dr. Conzi doesn't quite have the juice, but Tom McCarthy's going to try and close it. Tyler pulls up. Looks like Drew Christopher there at the front. Ruben Satjian right on him. That pack's not far behind, though. Isaac Howe hasn't been doing too much work. Let's see if he's getting ready to uncork his sprint. His riders are going to get 1 to go when they come around. Isaac Howe laying it down with a little over a lap to go. He gets the bell. Tyler Olmstead right behind. Did Isaac Howe go too far? We're about to see Tyler Olmstead giving it the beans on the back straight. Looks like Tyler Olmstead's rolling away. Races for second place. It's going to be Tyler Olmstead, Ruben Satjian, Michael Morrison. Junior, Conrad, and Kevin. I'm going to put you guys with the B's. So get off the rail. Junior, Conrad, and Kevin. You can race with the B's. All right, guys. Okay, we're doing 20-lap points race. Sprints every 5. You're going to get a bell on the 6s and the 1s. Points go 5, 3, 2, 1. every sprint. If you get lapped, you lose 20 points. All right. Riders, let's roll out, be together in corner one. All right, let's go. We're racing. All right, in 2 laps, or about 30 minutes, they're going to get their first bell. Right? All right, these riders are going to get their first bell next time around. All right, they're starting to think about that sprint. They're going to get their first bell when they come around. All right, we have a little group of 3. They look like they separated themselves from the group before the bell, but they're going to get caught on the back straight. This is going to be a close one. They're going to be 3 wide. Black Rider 300, 454. Ted Kirkbride in 455. There's Aragoyan taking maximum points that time around. They're going to get another bell at 11. All right, 2 more laps until they get another bell. All right, next time around, they're going to get that second bell. All right, as we get the bell, we got a rider out the front. Rider 482, he should just keep on pedaling rather than looking back. We got Steve at the front. He got 4th place in that last sprint. Let's see what happens. Ted Kirkbride leading it out. He often races with the D's. He's a middle of the pack B racer. But maybe he can be up front. Looks like it's going to be Kirkbride, then 300, 304, and 400. All right, well, right now we've got RO with 8 points and Ted Kirkbride with 7 points. Nobody else with more than 3. Again, RO with 8 points, Ted Kirkbride with 7. We got the rider number 461 trying to get away. They're not going to give him any leash. They're going to get the bell next time around. Regulator in some sense, like a good set of eyes, and he knows how to ride. We got rider 320 hitting the gas. That's Albert. Albert leading out the sprint. Let's see if he can hold him off. Got Victor Hupp right behind. Steve right behind him. Victor working to come around. This is going to be another close sprint. It's going to be Victor 304, 169, and 320. Get those? Yeah. You do a good job. All right, we just have one more sprint in this race. Just 4 laps to go. Looks like we got Ted with 9 points. R with 8 points. Victor with 5. All right, we have David and Victor each with 5 points, tied for 3rd place. Ara in 2nd place with 8 points, and Ted Kirkbride in 1st place with 9 points. Is this still anybody's race? Two laps to go. We're going to get the bell next time around. Steve attacking early. I think this is working out well for Ted Kirkbride. He's currently leading this race by 1 point. getting some space on most of his rivals. Looks like we got the 50-plus train leading it out here as they get the bell. Christopher Happ trying to get in there. Victor Hupp catching up as these guys run out of steam. Victor Hupp's got a full head of speed. They're going to go all the way to the rail. Looks like it's going to be Ted Kirkbride, Victor Hupp, Rider 304, and Rider 400. Ted Kirkbride wins the CD points race. All right, let's get our Bs and our C pluses up to the rail. Rider Bs are going to have a 24-lap points race. Sprints every 6. All right, we got a 24-lap points race, sprints every 6. So you can have 4 sprints. Let's roll on out and be together in corner 1. All right, let's go. We're racing. All right, Glenn Garavias setting that early pace. Not too fast. Solid tempo. All right, these riders are going to get their first bell. next time around. Got Junior and Conrad. Our C+ riders racing with the V's at the front. Scotty Goober at the front as they get that bell. Norm Laird right behind. Nathan Bailey getting in there. Norm Laird going for it. Nathan Bailey's making his move around corner 4. Junior's getting right in there. Looks like it's going to be. I get that Nathan Bailey, then Junior, then Norm, then Conrad, rider 382. Conrad's keeping that pace up. We got our 3 C+ riders pushing the pace in this race. Brian Newport heading up the chase group. Looks like we're all one big group again.
He's going to a national competition today. He's going to a national air rifle competition. Yep.
All right, 3 more laps till they get another bell. Oh, yeah, they're getting it next time around. Sorry. That's okay. I had a brain fart. They're getting the bell when they come around. Nathan Bailey laying it down. When they get that bell, Sean Wallace getting in there. Sean Wallace wants to get some points. He didn't get any last time. Nathan Bailey taking a look behind to see what's happening. Sean Wallace going to get some points here. Let's see. Sean's waited the last minute to pour on the gas. Looks like it's going to be Sean Wallace, Glenn Garavias, Nathan Bailey, and then Junior De Gracia. Stop. All right, 2 more laps till we get another bell. Brian Nieport and Roger Lovett were struggling a few minutes ago. Now they're off the front. We got Brian Nieport and Roger Lovett off the front. They're going to get that bell. They were clawing their way back just a little while ago. Now they're off the front by almost 100 meters. We got Norm Laird leading the chase group. They're all going for minor points. Looks like Brian and Roger are going to get the big points. Looks like it's going to be Brian Nieport, Roger Lovett. And then Glenn Garovias and Nathan Bailey. Brian Nieport and Roger Lovett still rolling through. They got about 50 meters on the group. All right, we got Nathan with 8 points. We got Roger, Glenn, and Brian with 5 points each. All right, Brian and Roger off the front. Brian and Roger each have 5 points. They're 3 points behind Nathan Bailey. If they can stay away, one of these guys could win this race. Although I think that's going to be a tall order. The group is bringing them back. Got Conrad doing some work. Two laps to go. It looks like Brian Nieport and Roger Lovett are getting caught. The one with the most to lose here is Nathan Bailey. He's currently in the lead with 8 points. Brian Nieport at the front, leading it out. Roger Lovett right behind. Sean Wallace towing Glenn Garovias as they get that bell onto the back straight. Sean Wallace coming around with a head of steam. Sean Wallace might get this sprint. He's got to come around Conrad first. Down the finishing straight, they are going to have a drag race. It's going to be Sean Wallace, Conrad Jr., and Roger Lovett. All right, it's time to do the last call for the Brooklyn Dogs hot dog cart. If you need a dog or a tamale or a brat, time to get it right now. That way those guys can get all cleaned up and get out of here. Thank you to our C&D racers for coming out. Thank you, Victor Hupp, for giving us some coffee preems. And Lise for giving us $20 for the C's and D's. It is. From everywhere. It's an hour from everywhere. All right. Do 40 laps. 40 lap points. Sprints every 10. Let's go double on the last lap just to keep it exciting. Double points on the last lap. All right. Also, we have a pair of socks for most combative. I get to pick the most combative rider. Gets a pair of socks. Racing aggressively is not riding aggressively. We want racing aggressively. All right, riders, let's roll out and be bunched up in corner one. We'll start you. All right, let's go. We're racing. Kenyon Ralph willing to set an early pace as he always does. Kenyon always willing to do some work. All right, Drew Christopher pushing that pace a little bit. All right, in that last race, we had David Morrison. Oh, no, I'm sorry. We had Junior De Garcia in third place, Nathan Bailey in second place, Sean Wallace in first place. These guys aren't messing around. Early into this race, only 5 laps into it, and they are moving. All right, these guys are going to start thinking about that bell. They're going to get that bell at 31. They're seeing 32 next time around. All right, you can see that pace slow down just a little bit because they're thinking about that bell. But as soon as it slows down, somebody's going to be ready to attack. Tom McCarthy hitting the gas on the back straight, but they're not giving him any leash. Tyler Olmstead at the front. Michael Morrison right in there. Ruben Satyan right in there. Dr. Kanzi in there. Satyan hits the gas. He's coming over the top with a big head of speed. And looks like it's going to be Ruben Satyan, Tyler Olmstead, Michael Morrison, and Dr. Kanzi. Colin Jaskowicz attacks when everybody else goes down low. Kenyon Ralph are always willing to work, going down there trying to team up with Colin. These guys instantly have about 70 or 80 meters on the field. Ruben Satyan going to the front to make sure they don't get too much leash. You see Tyler Olmstead, he's doing some work to keep these guys in check, not let them get too far away. Tyler has won our first 2 races of the night. I know he would like to make it 3 in one night. All right, well, they're almost halfway to the next sprint. These guys are holding a pretty steady 70 or 80 meters, something like that on the group. If they get maximum points this time around, they're going to be doing it the hard way. 4 more laps till they get a bell. Tom McCarthy doing a little work. Looks like that gap's come down just a little bit. These guys now have more like 50 meters on the group. Ruben Satyan picking up that pace. Michael Morrison going with him. Tom McCarthy having trouble holding that pace. They're going to get that bell next time around. Colin Jaskowitz and Kenyon Ralph are being caught by Satyan and Morrison. Tyler Olmstead has alarm bells going off. He wants to get up there with those guys as well. They get that bell. We've got a little group of 4 here. Kenyon Ralph has managed to make it up there with that group of 4. Tyler Olmstead leading out this sprint. Ruben Sajian trying to close the gap, but I think Tyler has too much for him. Michael Morrison and Kenyon Ralph are going to try and come around Ruben. Looks like it's going to be Tyler Olmstead, Michael Morrison, Kenyon Ralph, Ruben Sajian. And then the rest. These guys are all going to go up high. Let's see if they get caught. But Kenyon Ralph keeps the pace going. Kenyon's not waiting for anybody.
Yeah, I don't always play them. I just record them. Because if I need to go back, I can't look
So apparently Encino is going to be having the Wolfpack Hustle race the next 3 Saturdays. Ted Kirkride's going to be going up there and making sure that they know that some of the San Diego riders are able to ride here. They should be able to ride there. So if you want to go and you're worried about being able to race, if they don't know you up there, you don't have a USAC license or anything like that, then you can go and Ted will put in a good work for you. He knows the folks up there. All right, this little group of 4 has a gap, but it looks like Isaac Howe is dragging them back. Looks like Isaac Howe did a lot of work to bring them all back together. Maybe he's had enough. Michael Morrison attacking. Kenyon Ralph going down track, keeping that pace high. Okay, they're about halfway almost to that next sprint already. What points? All right, we have Tyler with 8 points, Ruben with 6 points, and Michael with 5. Again, Tyler, Ruben, and Michael with 8, 6, and 5 points. Those are the top 3 in our race right now. I think that's good advice, Andrew Lee. All right, these riders are going to see 12 next time they come around. They're going to get the bell after that. Again, we got Tyler in the lead with 8 points. We got Ruben and Michael not that far behind. They're going to get that bell when they come around. Don't stand in front of the bell, you doofuses. They know that's ringing, but still. They want to see it. All right. Got Drew Christopher at the bottom, picking up that pace. Tyler Olmstead, leader of this race right now, getting in there. We also got Ruben Sachian pouring on the gas, coming down the finishing straight. Looks like he's going to get it. It's going to be Ruben, Tyler, Drew, and Michael. Ruben, Tyler, Drew, and Michael. Now we got Colin, Kenyon, and Zach off the front. Okay. All right, we got Ruben and Tyler each with 11 points, and Michael Morrison with 6 points. Again, we got Ruben and Tyler each with 11 points, and 6 points for Michael Morrison. But guess what? We have double points on the last lap. Only 4 sprints, but still double points on the last lap. Again, Ruben and Tyler tied. Michael Morrison, he's still in there. He could win this sprint. He could get it. Michael Morrison doesn't have the speed of some of these other riders, so he would likely try and attack a little way out. All right, just right around 1 mile left in this race. We got Ruben and Tyler tied with 11 points. We have double points on the last lap. The next closest rider is Michael with 6. Michael could still win this race. Michael goes for it. He's going 4 laps out. Now Tyler and Ruben are looking at each other, but they better not let Michael go. Michael wins. He's got 16 points. These guys would have to finish second. If somebody else finishes second, if Michael wins and they finish second, they can still get it. But if somebody else finishes second, Michael can win. Michael Morrison already has half a lap on him. Kenyon Ralph going after it. These other riders should be looking at Tyler and Ruben. 2 laps to go for Michael Morrison. I don't think they're going to catch him. It's all going to come down to who gets second place. All right, Michael Morrison gets the bell. Pretty sure he's going to get maximum points. It just is going to be who gets second place behind. They get the bell, 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 bell. Tyler gets it. Tyler only has to get second place to win this race. Michael Morrison's rolling across the finish line to take maximum points. It's going to be second. It's going to go to Tyler Olmstead. Then Ruben Sachian. Then Kenyon Ralph. My math is right. That's going to be Tyler Olmstead with 17 points. Going to be Michael Morrison with 16 points. What's that? And Ruben with 15 points. Three points separating our top places. Let's get a quick podium pick here. I think our most aggressive is going to go to Michael Morrison. With about 10 laps to go, I couldn't decide Michael Morrison or Kenyon Ralph. But Michael Morrison went all in on that last minute attack.